Finally, Iliad Africa. So this is a smaller player in the same industry. It's got two parts of the business. The one is sort of general builders merchandise. The other is specialized merchandise, where they do things that relate specifically, say, to roof joists and so on. That's where it's typically sourcing and selling straight to building contractors. Within the retail space, you may be familiar with their brand. It's orange, and it's been pushed quite heavily with advertisements on the television called Buco, which I think is short for building company, but B-U-C-O is the way it's spelled. So that's giving them a little bit of additional visibility. The market cap is around R1 billion. It's moved up, you'll see in a minute. Price to earnings ratio is still fairly flat, 10.3. Has had fairly volatile earnings, but does seem to be getting itself to itself. Dividend yield 2.93. So this is a smaller player, and typically we worry a little bit about smaller players with volatile earnings, but in a positive backdrop, they seem to have been doing quite well recently.
I agree with you. I think if you compare from a market cap perspective, I mean, it's a tenth of the other stocks we have just discussed. Dividend yield looking very attractive. Also, the PE looking attractive at 10 times. It for me, obviously, also I'm one of those guys sometimes who a little bit stay away from the small cap stocks and just watch them to make sure that the growth and the business model is sustainable.
Because the lower price to earnings ratio is a reflection of the fact that they have been serial disappointers in the last sort of 10 years or so. Let's have a look at the share price chart. Yeah, a little bit bouncy, so picking up, but you can see it has had a few flutters in recent times. So how are we going to call this one? You're going to go with not hot on account of the earnings
not
and
hot,
the scale?
Yeah. Not hot. If you look at in terms of the price, there's no momentum. So it's fluctuated between 8 Rand and 10 Rand over the period of 5 years. So I don't think there's going to be any.
Okay, having led you down that garden path, I'm going to go hot anyway, just because I think these guys do have something going on. It's maybe a little bit too early to call, but my sense is maybe they're starting to pick it up.